100 minus 7.
Jules. Bam. I'll be ballin'. Yeah. Jules. 100 minus 7. I be getting to them racks, money ballin' with my dogs. Running up a bag, I be running up yards. Scoring shot ready, I was on the ball. 100 Yo, welcome to Sportz TV, 100 minus 7 Sports. And tonight we gotta talk about Shakur Stevenson versus Lopez, man. We got the Jersey boys versus New York, man. And unfortunately, you know what I'm saying, Lopez didn't get the job done. But shout out to Shakur Stevenson, man, because definitely Lopez was definitely disrespectful out here wild and violating, man. But Shakur Stevenson, he come from that camp of Terrence Crawford. He come from that camp of Carissa Shields. Y'all seen Shorty out there like, yo, this your round right here. And Shakur, he went out there and performed, man. It was definitely skill versus aggression, man. And as aggressive as Lopez was, it wasn't, he was looking sloppy out there, man. At the end of the day, his face was leaking and shit like that. You know what I mean? It was looking crazy out there for him, man. His face was all swole, man. He was popping that shit. You know what I'm saying? He was inviting niggas to the French stand and shit like that. But unfortunately, he was talking that talk but couldn't walk the walk. But Shakur Stevenson, we definitely gotta salute him, man, for definitely staying skilled and keeping that technique. You know what I'm saying? He never got, too emotional or anything like that. He definitely he said, look, I'm gonna whoop this nigga ass and I'm gonna do this shit and just do this shit like I normally do, man. Just stick to my guns and shit like that. And with a coach like Bud, man, Bud was definitely out there, man, popping his shit. After the fight, you know what I mean? You see him celebrating, popping his shit like that. But we all knew, man. I already knew the vibes, man. Once that nigga starts talking about, yo, he inviting him to the Frank stand and talking about you can fit my, my PC and my all that nut ass shit. But yo, at the end of the day, Shakur Stevenson, shout out to, rest in peace to Tupac Shakur. But Shakur was out there, man. He went death row on him. That's what we gonna say. He went death row on him. But I got my host OGDC. We gonna get his thoughts about everything and shit like that, man. But tonight, the dogs was out. It was a dog fight, and Shakur, he got the dub, man. But shout out to Buzz, shout out to Carissa Shields, you know what I mean? The whole dog team and shit like that, man. But y'all know the vibes, man. I'm gonna say less. Let's talk to OGDC. Oh, welcome to Sportz TV. And tonight we got OG, man. We gotta talk about the fight. We got Shakur Stevenson versus Lopez, man. And tonight we seen basically technique versus aggression, man. You see the flash, man. Well, we had the Jersey boys versus New York. Now Lopez, he from the town and shit like that, but unfortunately, man, you see how his face was all swollen, man. And Shakur, he rock with, you know what I'm saying? He come from that, he come from that bloodline of Carissa Shields. He come from, Terrence Crawford, who just, proved to the world what you gotta do, man. What type of dog you gotta be out here, man. But as you can see, Shakur Stevenson, he got the dub, man. A lot of people call his fights boring, but definitely getting those wins, man. But as you can see how his face was, man, he couldn't do nothing with him. Shout out to the Jersey boys from the Muddy Waters, Redman, Kyrie Irving, and shit like that. What you gotta say, OG?
Hey, it's the one thing you can say about that fight. When that fight was over,
that brother didn't look like he was in a fight.
Yeah, definitely his eye was
He
leaking.
busted that fool's up.
Ooh,
Just busted
ooh,
his face up.
that shit was
But you look
crazy.
over at him, man. He's smiling like he can go, go get a drink right now, man.
Word,
Yeah,
definitely,
I didn't see
definitely.
any swelling or anything, man.
Uh-huh.
That was a complete ass whooping.
Word, that's
Complete ass whooping. And he took it for the whole.
word, man. You know what I'm saying? Shakur was out there, moving like Mayweather,
Oh
man.
my God.
Definitely, man, because he was like, yo, he was just pacing it,
Yeah.
not going too crazy. And the thing is, you got to take your time, man. You got to be calculated, OJ.
Hey.
But before we wrap up, man, I want to ask you one more thing. How you feel about the nigga that got his toupee knocked off? Yeah, we gotta talk about that, man. The nigga got his new toupee. Oh god damn, the nigga smacked the toupee off
Hey,
off
I'm
the
gonna tell
nigga,
you
man.
right now, you wasn't gonna win anyway if you had to wear a fucking toupee into a boxing match, man.
Word.
You just stepping in there, man, with a psychological deficit right there. Dude. Let me get my fucking head right before I get my ass whooped. Look, what the fuck is that?
Word, man, cause it's like,
You gonna be
yo,
in a fight, what's the first thing you do? Take that motherfucker off.
it's like
Put it on. Put it on.
be careful out here. You might get your toupee knocked off, man. Nowadays, shit is crazy, man.
I be like, hey,
It's
you
wild
want to fight with me? You want to fight with me? Hold on a minute.
and shit like that,
I'm
OJ.
not putting it on. Hey, hold on a minute. Let me put the motherfucker on right.
Word, man. It's like if you boxing, keep your toupee right. But OJ,
That's crazy. Okay.
we gonna wrap it up, man. But y'all know the vibes, man. It's
All right,
Saucing
man.
Over TV, 100 minus 7 Sports, and we live with OGDC, man. You know the
Peace.
vibes. Peace. Lastly, man, one more thing that we gotta talk about, man, is yo, did y'all see the nigga get his toupee knocked off, man? I ain't old, I don't even know his name, man, but that's some nut ass shit, man. Me and OGDC, we was talking about that shit, man, but yo, that shit is embarrassing, man. We ain't even gonna talk too much, man. I ain't gonna get that too much light, man. I'm only rocking with the big dogs, man. But yo, getting your toupee knocked off is crazy, man. In a boxing match, yo, that nigga, man, he smelled blood like a shark in the water, and he just went in for the kill. But man, I ain't gonna say, yo, man. Overall, man, we gonna wrap it up, man. Shakur got the job done, and as y'all can see, we got our thoughts from OGDC, man. But y'all know the vibes, man. It's 100 minus 7 Sports, Saucing Over TV, shit like that, man. Y'all tune into the next episode. Peace.